But I have a feeling those summoner spells are giving it away just a little bit. So 20 ticks down and the Scion will be on the top side. Kingzone already switching that one up as well. Lissandra going to be played on the top side of the map.
Kai'Sa repositions and post level 6 makes it a very strong lane. Before level 6, it's a Vladimir, so maybe you're happy to farm it out. So I think Kai'Sa Gragas getting probably the safest, most free farm lane you're going to get when you lock in a pretty risky first round duo lane for Kingzone Dragon.
Wow, we've already got a flash on the bottom side. Viper just gets destroyed! That is a level 2 advantage. I haven't seen capitalized like that.
I'd expect from Acorn. Did
Acorn tell him to do that?
Did Tucson just die?
Yeah, he did. Oh, he did.
Man, that buzzkill was real fast.
I know. The dragon's not even here yet. So
the observer's just zooming in. It's like, yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah. Can we get another replay on top of our replay?
Can we get a replay of the replay, then a replay?
Yeah, replay of, yeah. I want to see it again, and then again, and again. Chovy pushing in here in the mid lane. Pawn just trying to farm out these minions against the Akali. Feels like the top lane matchup has now moved to the mid lane, which is very confusing.
All right, give us that replay,
G
Sun. She's calling for it now. Please give it to us. We want to see what happened. We saw the start of this invade, and let's watch the punishment on Tucson. Well, it's just Tarzan walking up, and turns out that Tucson was low. We know he used his flash, and he's just a dead fat boy.
He is a dead fat boy, indeed. Was waiting for that body slam. I mean, there's a chance that it could have
advantages, but then their macro was the problem. They couldn't actually unleash 2-item Ezreal and find a lead with rotational play. This time it's a bit more of a brute force duo, and giving Griffin a Drake, not the ideal way to wield the power they have on bot side.
Exactly. In fact, they're not wielding
less. Wait and see if Fed Akali can be played as well as Fed Aurelia. Based on my solo queue games, people when Aurelia's banned seem to lock in Akali, so let's see if Chovy can rekindle what was some great assassin play in the Kesper Cup final.
Well, we'll see whether Tarzan can actually just take down Rascal, and he can. That is the Halo Blades, ladies and gentlemen. Level 8. He's got a warrior enchant. You are dead, my friend.
Glacial Path.
Now know that he's down here. They're actually going for the dive. Hemoplague onto 3 members, but Viper has the pull. He'll get so much health back from this pop, as well as the teleport comes in from Sword. Turns into a train, trying to turn this one around, but Rascal has joined in this battle. Meanwhile, Rift Herald goes down, and now Kingzone are in this awful position. 5 members now underneath this turret. They need to make this one work. They take the first kill. They will get the second. Sword, the next to go down. This is a dive I wasn't expecting. It's looking beautiful. Sword to be taken. It's Rascal with the double now as Chovy. Can he finish them all off? Gets the first one. The zombie sword is still here. Dives over, gets the double kill. Will he have another Q? Not enough energy just yet. Has to flash to get out of the way. There's Deft there with very low health, has to be careful, but there's no charges left on the ult, and Chovy underneath the turret. Man, that was some crazy play.
Kill bounties, 46 CS. It's 176 CS in 15 minutes as Akali is engaged.
Is he engaged? Yeah, we've got the quickness to start this one off as Deft has to use the ult defensively to try and get out. So far, no one's died just yet, but that is not going to happen for long as Pawn is going to be the first one to die. Chovy still chasing on through. Deft and Cuz limping away from this.
More reliable laning trades. In mid lane, you see this much more than top lane, where Electrocute is usually the way forward. You go for feet forward again just for the sustain, and because movement speed always means damage for a champion who doesn't even need flash on the top side to be sticky and to always be able to escape and gap close as she needs.
Yeah, some of the same logic still hanging around the area. Chovy wanting to try and ambush. Deft is such a juicy target. Over the wall he goes. Lehens doesn't find the first portion of this CC, but there's the Hemoplague, and Deft already so incredibly low. No mana to speak of as Tarzan's trying to get in there. Viper over the side is the one to finish him off. The Urgot once again goes down as an afterthought, and Cuz will be the next one to fall. All the gap closes all the time, and Viper is now 3-2-0.
And oh, does the house of cards fall quickly when Deft is the one out of the fight oh so early. Nothing he can do. His whole health bar removed by Hemoplague and friends. They didn't have anything left on the Akali, but it seems like all of the people backing up the Akali cash in on that pick. Nicely done by Griffin. They take the turret, and now the gold lead. It's already into silly season. It's already 6,000 gold.
6,000 gold. Not even 20 minutes just yet is just ludicrous.
Run, Rascal.
Yeah, you need to get out of here. Use the last of his mana to try and use that Claw of Doom, but Lehens is here. That is a very, very easy grand entrance and delivered over to the mid laner as Chovy says, no, Viper, this one's mine.
The new generation builds need to come together. 1 item onwards. Vladimir can have a team fight impact and can dive with all of his friends. The dive buddies are there. The trust falls have been completed by Griffin. They definitely have some of the best communication we've ever seen. Speaking of trust falls.
Hands in possibly a little bit of trouble. Tucson has used the barrel quite nicely, but Tarzan going to grab that first kill. The double knock-up from Sword as he makes his way in. And this is the type of combination play that we expect from Griffin. It's just beautiful. Pond, once again, trying not to die. This time he'll be okay, but the rest of his team, not so much. And this makes Vladimir look like the best bottom lane champion in the game. Not sure how you go from dying to first blood and then not having a flash for the whole laning phase, going down half the CS of a Kai'Sa, and then walking away feeling fantastic. 800 gold bounty, you know, 3, 2, and 4 proto belt already.
Most gold in the game.
I mean, Chovy's got 1,000 gold bounty. It's likely he's got the most, but it was only by a small margin. Both of them sitting on about 10,000 at this stage.
At least Tucson can say that his opponent doesn't have a bounty. You know? The micro wins against Griffin are important.
Hey, that's true. That's true. Tucson's Pawn out of the way. Disdain is going to get him to relative safety, but is under a turret next to Chovy's safety. Pawn decides to answer with no. They are going to take that one down. Baron buff still ticking. And this went from looking like a very exciting game with Kingzone starting things so beautifully with that 2v2 kill against Viper to that being a bit of an afterthought. And it turning into the game that most people were expecting is we're going to continue at 3-man knock-up from Lahans as Tarzan going to once again kill Deft. Rascal now in trouble, has to self-ult as Viper just wanders past him, now decides that he might kill him as Cuz is being taken care of by the rest of his team. Chovy going to secure that kill, and now they're looking to break open the base.
The gold lead is in Silly Stations. We should play the Yakety Sax 15,000 gold lead. Going to be cemented with this turret going down. Griffin are on a different level to the other members of the LCK as far as we've seen. 2-0 over Freaka, 3-0 over Damwon, 3-0 over Gen G so far on the 2019 patch, looking to make quick work of Kingzone.
Yep, this Death Note once again happening. As you can see, Lahans once again bouncing around. It's another kill going over to Tarzan. This guy seems like he can do absolutely no wrong when it comes to Korean League of Legends at this stage. Tucson trying to make a play, but all he's going to do is die as the Nexus turrets fall. The Nexus soon to follow, and Griffin, their first game in the LCK for 2019 is no surprise for anyone following them, and an absolute joy to watch if you're already a Griffin fan.
Masterful performance from Griffin, and yet, do we learn anything new? Does any team watching on, would their analysts learn anything new to find a way to thwart them? Maybe too bold at level 1. That was very well done by Deft and Tucson to shut down Viper. But by that time, the replay was half done. While we were still watching the